Michael Schuster here on behalf of the team of all types of divorce professionals at Divorce Specialist Group. I always say that the world of divorce is continually changing, and as the divorce rate increases, so does the need for professionals who specialize, not only in divorce, but staying current with the times to provide you with the best advice and the best guidance possible. Thanks to the Covid-19 pandemic, and when the Covid-19 pandemic hit, the divorce sector entered new territory that lawyers and mediators and divorce coaches and parenting specialists had to stay current with. Until the Covid-19 pandemic, it wouldn't have been standard to add a clause to your separation agreement or your co-parenting plan that would provide for a pandemic situation and certain conditions that might have to be met. So, for example, what if the kids live with each parent 50% of the time? In times of a pandemic or social distancing, should they continue to switch back and forth? If not, which parent should they remain with through the pandemic? I mean, if your agreement hasn't provided for that scenario and courts are temporarily closed, what do you do? Furthermore, it's not just about which parent gets to see the kids, but more importantly, what is in the best interest of the kids to keep them safe. It can be more complicated if one or both parents are in a new relationship and their new partner or new spouse also shares custody with his or her former spouse or of the kids. If you and your ex or your soon-to-be ex have been able to remain amicable, then you may be able to reach an understanding. But what happens if you can't agree? You should also consider that if your child has asthma or any type of medical conditions that makes your child more susceptible to certain situations or pandemics, then you might need a unique clause in your separation agreement that covers that scenario, or a clause that allows for you and your ex or your soon-to-be ex to speak to your child's doctor and allow your child's doctor to suggest a plan that will keep your child or your children safe. So clearly there's a lot of thinking out of the box that has to go on, and if things aren't included in your separation agreement, then there can be a lot of problems down the road. So it's important to get that done properly. If you have questions or want more information about this topic or anything else related to your divorce, just remember Divorce Specialist Group does have the best lawyers and mediators and divorce coaches, real estate specialists, financial planners, every professional you may need during your divorce to make sure you get the best advice possible. They have the best vetting process, the most qualified professionals, and everyone has genuine empathy for what you're going through and the highest level of integrity. If you have questions, just email us with any questions that you might have, and you can also arrange a free 30-minute consultation if you would like to do that. They're always strictly confidential and there's never any pressure or obligation. So just send an email to info@divorcespecialistsgroup.com. Thanks for watching, and we do wish you well.